What is going on, guys? My name is WMU. Welcome to WrestleCraft. We got two buildings. Thanks to the team. The team is pretty much back from the original WrestleCraft, and they all came back on the server last night, and we duplicated the first arena we are working on, and this is our convention center. So, on the convention center, which you can finally see, we've added a top floor, and things are going to get crazy. Now, one of these has a wrestling ring set up. One of these, as you guys can see, is the wrestling arena. Because it's small, it's a start, it is a convention center. So this is, curtains. This would be like NXT taking over. Now, if we fly over to our other building, which is again the same one. Oh, is that a cart? Uh-oh, do we have coasters? We jump over here. We'll be able to see the other building, which again is just a basic building, nothing crazy inside of it. But once we are in here, you can now see what we have going on, and this is the convention area. So again, it's missing that wall. When I did cut it out, it messed up. But you can see what we're talking about when we say the NXT is just kind of taking over the convention center, is because that's what it is. It's this little area right here. Now, what we want to do, and this is why I want to show you guys this, is we are going to eventually release this, and you guys will be able to build what you want. And in this little area, you'll be able to build your own arena, do something like that. But you guys can get the idea of it, because some people were confused why we were having an arena in a small area. They're like, isn't this supposed to be a big WWE place? No, this is a convention center. So this is the area that you would build in. Now, if we go over to our other arena, and we're going to show off the coaster a little bit, this pack we're using is called Smooth Realistic. So this pack right here, which is one of my favorites, there's a lot of different packs you can have, but for me, one of the things that I like the most about it is it just gives you a little bit more realistic look. Now, some computers can't really handle packs, some computers can. This one hasn't really caused any issues on my system. Now, let's show you what we've built. Now, Austin, Pish Posh Volume 2, actually was the one who did this building right here using World Edit, and then I went and added these corners on today just to give it a little bit more smooth finish. Now, I put a coaster in, which Austin saw it and was like, oh, cool. Wow, way to wreck my design. And I'll tell you why I put a coaster in. Pretty much the whole compound is built out of redstone block because redstone block can transmit powered rails. So let's take you to the start and kind of get what I was going for, because I want a huge area, convention center. You're able to get out of this parking garage. This was going to be a hotel, but this ended up being the restaurant type area. Austin didn't go as big as I thought he was going to. And by doing that, it just kind of put back the plans a little bit. But that's why on the other side is going to be the hotel. So let's show you the minecart. I'm going to send one out just in case. I want to see if it's broken or fixed, because there are a couple points we had to adjust a little bit. And here we go. So as we're smoothing along, we're just going. You can see it flows really nicely with powered rails now, thanks to actually being able to use block of redstone instead of having to have torches everywhere and kind of mess up the design. You're just able to do it right like this. And I just put the awning over to try to, differentiate it. I still may change it up a little bit. And then boom, you're in the second floor. Now I had to take out those corners because it was causing slowdown on the tracks. Keep going. Look at this. Just a nice... The only problem I did kind of figure out that if you were in a restaurant right there, it'd probably be really annoying to hear that constantly. You drop down here, and again, the bridge masks it. That way it's kind of the same thing. You get a little bit of a thrill ride. Don't know why you would do that. I was just trying to go out so you could walk through the entrance. And as you come around, some people are going to ask, why couldn't you just go right through there? It's part of the adventure. And there you go. So, oh, no. We don't want to go do that again. But you guys can kind of get what we're going for. This will end up probably getting hidden quite a bit. So you'll probably never even see this. Like, if I had to be honest, it would probably end up something like this, where it'll just be a huge building where you won't even notice the tracks. And it'll just be blended in somehow. I don't know how exactly we're going to do that. Now, I would have done this on the experimental building, and it was supposed to be on the experimental building, but I didn't pay attention that Austin only put this building on this side, and he didn't copy this one over there. I thought they both had this building when I started doing this and the railroad tracks, and unfortunately that's not the case. So I also did this over here, trying to make a roller coaster, because again, you have the red blocks everywhere. Now, underneath the other convention center is like where you saw the arena it would be. And now if you go to like Comic-Con or E3, you have part 2, which is what this is. This would be Showcase B. Now you could put in walls and, you know, do whatever you have to do, but you could have a show floor up here, and you could have a show up here as well. And you could make an arena up here. This may in fact turn into an arena with seats and everything going up. You'll have to wait and see how it does finish. But here is the roller coaster. It's not really a roller coaster. I just wanted to drop straight down to try to get some thrill riding going on, to try to utilize all the powered rails that we have everywhere. So here we go. And it's like, oh, really? Is that what they wrote? So you do have the wrestling arena. Now, for those people, I'm going to go look at that in a second. We do have carpet. Carpet does give it kind of a good look. You're able to kind of jump off. I really like this area. And then over here, you have the production area where this will be blocked off. This back here is fenced in. Security got to come in. Hello, I'm here to film. I'm the camera operator. Cool. There's your hard cam. And you're the guy filming. Boom. You can come over here. This one doesn't work. And there's the back hallway. And then back here this has got to get broken down. This is just a huge hallway, thanks to the fact that we expanded the walls. This is the back room we're still working on. You got the heel entrance, you get the face entrance, you got gorilla position for the McMahons because Tony needed the McMahons. And then around here is the arena. So you come out and you're like, oh. So you can see what we were going for when I meant it was a convention setup, because some people were like, that's a really small arena. Why are there no stands? Why are there no nothing? Because the black wool is supposed to simulate a curtain. And that's why, like, you see this right here is kind of blocked off. You would hear all the action in here, and you'd have to go and look at it. And if you didn't, we'd still have to build the staircases in so you can go on the floors above, which is what we were kind of shooting for. And then you have the parking garage here, which you're able to get in and out. And there is a rail track, which now may kind of mess things up just a little bit, but you'll have to wait and find out. But this is the one thing that made me really excited, because now, based on what we have in this building over here, which you guys can kind of get a look at the convention center setup. It is a weird design, but it's ever evolving. Like, this just got added last night. I decided to kind of put a curved roof on, a concave, whatever you want to call it, roof. And then you could essentially have a showcase down there, and you could do something up here. So you're utilizing the space to have multiple different functions, kind of like when you go to WrestleMania Access is what I'm thinking about. So once you're in, boom, this is now the convention center. So you could get that. You would feel there would be like a wall here, or not a full wall, but like a look over. And then you'd be like sheer amazed. Like, there could be presentations in here. There could be anything in here. And this is part of the convention center. So this is why when people were asking me about the arena, like, hey, tell me, why are there not very many seats? Why is it small? Because it's a convention center. So you guys can see, you'll be able to customize it and do what you want. You can see how they built that wall right there is, again, a curtain. That wasn't supposed to be there. This should be a makeshift area right here for the team. So this could theoretically go as well. So you guys will have to let me go. Let me go. Let me know if you want to keep that. But you guys can kind of get what I'm going for. I just wanted to kind of show you an update before we keep streaming forever, which you guys can watch my streams either on YouTube or at twitch.tv/TubbyEmu when we do WrestleCraft, because we will be streaming it pretty much daily, kind of updating what we have. And this is what we did in literally just a day and a half, 2 days worth of filming Minecraft, back to being the WWE Minecraft guy. We have built this huge building, and I was going to go over here and show you We added in Haru, who used to build a lot of our stuff. He built the maze on the old WrestleCraft. He built a really nice heart, and then I think Austin tried to wreck it with that. Haru is here, and then Pishpaj. Wow, send dudes. So cool. Good job. Thanks. If kids are watching, please don't. You can see what we're going for, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, as you guys can see how we copied the arena. Did a good job. The convention center, going to be fantastic by the time it's done. We still have to build the hotel add-on because it's not going to be on this side. So I'm guessing the hotel is going to be here. This whole area, I'm just going to mark for them, is probably going to be hotel, is what I would assume I want to do. I'm kind of taking up their design a little bit. I like how I'm worried about their design. But something like that off of the side of it, or maybe on the back side, in this whole portion back there would be the actual hotel that's going to encompass this whole center, and then we got to finish the top. So I'm really excited, guys. I'll be back with more Minecraft, and if you want to see the streams, make sure to follow on YouTube. Now, when I do make the streams, it does go in the video, so make sure to follow your subscriptions, or if you hit the little notification icon, you can make sure you never miss a live stream when we get some WrestleCraft going on. So until next time, my name is WrestleCraft. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you all later.